the technique goes, we are just practicing Anapanasati meditation, and which is just observing our incoming and outgoing breath. So once we start the session, once we begin with the meditation, I will just explain the. Okay, all right. Okay. So happy morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday morning session where we are trying to understand the art and science of meditation. As we go along, we have been experiencing certain, we have been exploring and experiencing certain concepts of meditation. And now we are trying to understand that with the help of science, what is really happening inside us. Okay. We have felt a noticeable change in our health, in our emotions, in our relationships. So we are now understanding some deeper concepts of science. So today we are going to understand the science of, I would say, manifestation, um, because we have been using one quote from the Bhagavad Gita quite often, that is, Yad Bhavan Tad Bhavati. That means, as you think, so you become. This is the quote of Buddha too. In fact, if we last Sunday we were trying to explore more on this, we even found Chanakya saying the same thing, and so many more people. So see, the fact cannot change, only the language, and depending on the which part of the world the master is, the language might change, but obviously the facts cannot change. So today we are going to try and understand that how does this really happen? Okay. Mhm. Okay. So your thoughts create your reality. Yes, we have heard this, felt this also. So today we will explore this a little further. How our thoughts, so how as we feel or think happens in our life, right? Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Okay. So we are going to give scientific support to our understanding. This is Einstein. We all remember this, studying this in school. This is a very beautiful quote of his. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. So, this is the entire, if I compass the whole thing, it just means that we are energy, frequency, and vibration. Yeah. As even this guy says, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, what does this really mean? Let's explore it a little more. Where is this energy? Now, once we studied the structure of the atom, if you remember, um, we have the tiny particle in the center, which is the proton, and then the electrons, which are revolving around it. Now, it was discovered by Ernest Rutherford that 99.99% of this entire atom is emptiness, space. So the solid particle is only 0.01%. Hmm? So that was the finding. Now, when he found this, he was quite nervous himself because the next day he thought if I step on the floor, I might just fall off because it's all emptiness. So basically, everything which you can see is made up of something which is not there at all. I mean, it sounds a little absurd, but that was the finding. So there is so much of emptiness in the atom, which is 99.99%. If you spread your arms and if the distance between both middle fingertips represents the diameter of the atom, then the nucleus of that atom would be as thick as head hair. Okay. This is just to compare that how much emptiness there is. Okay. So now this particle also which is there, today I had called my physics teacher also because I just might get stuck somewhere and I need her help. Vasudha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where are you?
I'm there. I'm there. Good morning, ma'am.
By which name have you joined? Because I don't see your name.
Uh, Ma'am, we are, I think that is the default.
Okay, okay, okay. Don't be so mysterious. Just put your name there.
Yeah, I'll just try to rename, ma'am.
Yeah,
I just gave this.
yeah. Okay. So you can check me wherever you think I'm going haywire, huh?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All
Yes.
right. So, so this particle, this electron sometimes acts as a wave and sometimes act as a particle. That is why we are able to manifest from our thoughts. Now, if you go into the universe also, we say the universe, agar hum, even if we go into our scriptures, how did the life start? How did this entire universe or even the uh, galaxy, planets, how did it all start? We understand it was all emptiness, and then uh, and that emptiness I mean, spiritually we call it the consciousness and the energy which was required, right, for life to begin. So we use the word Shiva and Shakti. So Shakti is the energy and Shiva is the consciousness. So when this Shiva and Shakti met, the consciousness sort of split or exploded into tiny particles which came on the planet Earth, which was like a school for its own experiences. Okay, so the Big Bang Theory, we can just relate it somewhere like that. All right. So no familiar conceptions can be woven around the electron. Something unknown is doing, we don't know what. So these mysteries of science are now being revealed. And there's this beautiful experiment which I want to show you. It is called the double slit experiment, how a particle turns into waves. Let's just see the experiment first, and then I'll ask Vasudha to just explain it. Or, okay, we'll just see it first.
So, what they taught us in school isn't really the way it is.
Can you hear it,
And
people?
that our senses are playing tricks on us. You just gotta
Yes.
wonder,
Yes, ma'am.
what is this reality
Volume is okay
that
or
we
loud?
find ourselves in?
It's
Quantum
okay, ma'am.
physics says it's all just waves of information. Do I believe that? I hope so. Yikes! And here we are, the granddaddy of all quantum weirdness, the infamous double slit experiment. To understand this experiment, we first need to see how particles, or little balls of matter, act. If we randomly shoot a small object, say a marble, at the screen, we see a pattern on the back wall where they went through the slit and hit. Now, if we add a second slit, we would expect to see a second band duplicated to the right. Now, let's look at waves. The waves hit the slit and radiate out, striking the back wall with the most intensity directly in line with the slit. The line of brightness on the back screen shows that intensity. This is similar to the line the marbles make. But when we add the second slit, something different happens. If the top of one wave meets the bottom of another wave, they cancel each other out. So now there is an interference pattern on the back wall. Places where the two tops meet are the highest intensity, the bright lines, and where they cancel, there is nothing. So, when we throw things, that is, matter, through two slits, we get this, two bands of hits. And with waves, we get an interference pattern of many bands. Good so far. Now, let's go quantum. An electron is a tiny, tiny bit of matter, like a tiny marble. Let's fire a stream through one slit. It behaves just like the marble, a single band. So, if we shoot these tiny bits through two slits, we should get, like the marbles, two bands. What? An interference pattern. We fired electrons, tiny bits of matter through. But we get a pattern like waves, not like little marbles. How? How could pieces of matter create an interference pattern like a wave? It doesn't make sense. But physicists are clever. They thought, maybe those little balls are bouncing off each other and creating that pattern. So, they decide to shoot electrons through one at a time. There is no way they could interfere with each other. But after an hour of this, the same interference pattern is seen to emerge. The conclusion is inescapable. The single electron leaves as a particle, becomes a wave of potentials, goes through both slits, and interferes with itself to hit the wall like a particle. But mathematically, it's even stranger. It goes through both slits, and it goes through neither. And it goes through just one, and it goes through just the other. All of these possibilities are in superposition with each other. Physicists were completely baffled by this. So they decided to peek and see which slit it actually goes through. They put a measuring device by one slit to see which one it went through and let it fly. But the quantum world is far more mysterious than they could have imagined. When they observed, the electron went back to behaving like a little marble. It produced a pattern of two bands, not an interference pattern of many. The very act of measuring or observing which slit it went through meant it only went through one, not both. The electron decided to act differently, as though it was aware it was being watched. It was here that physicists stepped forever into the strange, never world of quantum events. What is matter? Marbles or waves? And waves of what? And what does an observer have to do with any of this? The observer collapsed the wave function simply by observing.
All right. So here we are taking the subatomic particle, that is the atom, as energy, as we have already understood that everything is 99.99% energy. Our body means our body is made up of organs made up of tissue, muscles, bones, cells, molecules, and then the atom. So the tiniest thing, which is the unit of the entire body, is basically 99.99% emptiness. So we can relate to this that we are 99.99% emptiness. So when the subatomic particle is observed, it behaves as a matter, as a particle, right? Now, when we are also that emptiness, 99.99, when we in our meditation, we observe our thoughts, our observation is there with our inner eye, right? Okay, I'm just trying to mix a little bit of spiritual language with the scientific language, like with our inner mental eye, when we observe, that is how manifestation happens. We convert our thoughts into things. So to understand this further, I would recommend you all to read a beautiful book by Dawson Church, Mind to Matter. So this is where we also understood all these concepts. Yeah. So now matter is energy, energy is light. We are all light beings. This is a quote by Albert Einstein. Also, Rumi also says, we are stars wrapped up in skin. what we were looking for outside was always within. So these are all so, so relatable and supported by science. Okay. So now, when we just observe our thoughts, which is all present in the energy, that all possibilities are present there already. So whatever we want, this is the manifestation law, right? Or the secret. That is, everything is already there. So we are going to study this on three concepts. Number one is that everything is emptiness. 99.99% is emptiness. That is the first principle we have to understand. So we are less of matter, more of energy. Second principle is there are unlimited possibilities, okay, in that field which is around us. Yeah. And the last is when we observe, we manifest those possibilities. So that is actually the science of manifestation. Okay. So infinite possibilities open up when we go with the flow and we just observe, to begin with the focus, whatever intention you want to have, maybe your health or whatever you really want. I'm not going too much into the materialistic desires of ours. We have to be very sensible about what are we really trying to manifest in our life. Is it love? Is it peace? It is happiness. Okay. Okay. So Thich Nhat Hanh is another very, very beautiful master. He passed away, I think, in 2024 or 23. Yeah, January of 24, I think. So we have more possibilities available in each moment than we realize. Okay. So if we have this affirmation each and every day, my life is full of unlimited possibilities, then we actually become unstoppable. Remember the song? So we will be like Porsche without brakes. So my life is full of unlimited possibilities. Yeah, Vasudha, I just give it to you now. If you want to add something here, let me just stop
Yes.
this share. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah.
Actually, the experiment that you have just shown,
And
that is
just
the
hang on, let me add you with me. Where are
yeah,
you? Yeah. Yeah, Vasudha.
the double slit experiment
So
just
this is
is the
Vasudha. Let me just introduce you first. She's my
uh,
physics
good
teacher.
morning, everyone.
Yeah, I've been trying to understand from her, but I'm sure I must have forgotten something somewhere. So I just told her to add it here. Yeah,
Yeah.
Vasudha.
There are so many things that ma'am already has understood. She, being very humble, invited me to explain this. She's very sharp at understanding the things. But I'll just like to add the double slit experiment is just the point where quantum physics comes into picture, or that branch has begun. Every particle has a wave associated with it, and that wave function collapses the moment observer starts observing that wave. So we actually call it, like ma'am said, that is the point where thoughts become reality. It is very, very scientific. Energy behaving like a wave when interacts with or when being observed with consciousness comes into reality. In 2021, two research scientists from New York University have published a paper in which they claimed and experimentally proved that every particle, every substance has some consciousness stored inside it. More is the matter that accumulates, or more complex the system becomes, the consciousness increases. And as we know, the most complex system is nothing but human brain and human physiology. So the consciousness that humans have, that is the ultimate consciousness that is known till now. Now experiments are going on to measure it, and definitely the double slit experiment is nothing but the base point of that measurement. That only I will like to add. Rest ma'am has explained already, and it is as it is, yad bhav tad bhavati.
Yeah.
That's it, ma'am. I like to add this only. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a second. Just a second. Where are you? able to add myself. Just 1 minute, huh? Yeah.
Could
Okay,
I
so
ask
yes, sir, please.
uh,
Most welcome.
what Vasudhaji just said? Uh, does it mean that we also radiate some energy which is recognized by the wave of electron to convert itself or appear itself as a particle? It has always been a contradiction whether it is a particle or a wave. It is
Yes.
both.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What you said is absolutely right. Every particle, when we go for subatomic particles, they always have both the natures, wave as well as particle nature. Depending upon their interactions with the surrounding, they can switch from wave to particle and from particle to wave. So what we call consciousness is nothing but the electromagnetic waves that we are radiating. Once they interact with the particles, they can change the properties of the particles from wave to particle or particle to wave, both the ways.
From this arises a question again.
Yes,
Are
sir.
we sending electromagnetic energy through our eyes? Because the particle becomes a wave, the wave becomes a particle only when we look at it, not
Yes,
when we are not looking at it or looking sideways or looking somewhere else. Am I right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely
So
right.
that means we have energy, our
Yes,
attention or focusing the eyes.
yes,
Probably it is activating a chakra.
yes,
Just thought of it in the sense that we are focusing on this particular wavelength of
yes.
that particular electron. Maybe electrons have different wavelengths in different atomic particles or different atoms. I do not know that. Or all electrons weigh the same thing, probably it's all the same anyway. So the way I'm looking at it is that you are agreeing with me that when we focus or pay attention to a particular object, we are actually directing a set of energy into that object, whether it be electron or not.
Exactly, sir.
Okay,
And as you said, it is absolutely correct. It is related to the third eye chakra.
right. Okay.
Once
Thank you.
that eye is open, we are able to see a lot of things that are not visible to us with the mundane eyesight. What you said is absolutely
Right.
right.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
when you say eyes, we actually mean the our inner eye, right? The
Yes, third eye chakra, that is the inner eye.
Chandra sir, your mic is also on. Would you like to add something? Uh,
Uh, just one point
can I add
that,
you? Your camera is also open.
okay,
Yeah,
go ahead. I mean, if
yeah,
it
yeah,
helps you.
yeah.
See, the point to Bhimraju said is,
Sir Ramakrishna would be nicer.
Ramkrishna said, right? I mean, there it reads Bhimraju. So for people to identify, if I say Ramakrishna, they will wonder who it is.
Okay, sir. Anyway, that's okay.
Okay,
I was saying,
right.
yeah. Go ahead.
Now, see, the point is radiation is not only with the eyes.
Correct.
Radiation happens across the body.
Yes, true.
Okay. So that was the only point I wanted to add. Because if you have gone through Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural, right?
Okay.
He brings in the science of thermodynamics
Yes,
and integrates it with the impact of what happens to the energies and how they transform themselves
yes,
to physical entities.
correct.
I just wanted to add that point because that didn't come out in, because the moment you said eyes, it is not just the eyes. Every particle has what you call that eye in terms of what we understand to be the consciousness of that particular product.
Yes,
Product could be living or otherwise. All of them, right? Collectively, that radiation is what is known as the aura.
right.
Yeah.
Actually, used that word because in the experiment, we have used a detector or a camera to observe how the
Correct.
particles are entering into the slits. That's why I said that when we focus our consciousness over there, the wave function collapses.
No, because the question had the statement of I. People
Hmm.
would constitute
Ah,
only the I
the
to
physical
get
eye.
that. It is
Yeah.
not just the I.
Of
The
course,
I is the consciousness of every atom and subpart.
exactly. And we actually do not need physical eyes to notice the things around. That is what
Correct.
the third
Absolutely.
answer.
So,
Yeah.
for people
I
who are
mean,
not very familiar with these concepts, you may see this again on YouTube and try and understand. So, we are just trying to explain it with the help of
yeah.
all our scientific findings, research.
No,
Huh?
there is one explanation which will be very useful if people can identify it on YouTube. Uh, Bob Proctor, who was one of
Uh,
the world famous motivator, who passed away in 2024 at the age of 90 odd. And he was till the last moment a motivator. He draws a beautiful grid on the screen because we understand two dimensions better than anything else. So it has got the x and y coordinates. This x and y coordinates are the converted focus, which he says if you are able to hook into that particular frequency, right? One is frequency, the other one is the amplitude. Because when you take any energy particle, it has frequency and it has an amplitude.
yes.
These two, when you are projecting them into one on the x-axis and the other one on the y-axis, becomes the particle that we are trying to focus on. It has the x-axis and y-axis, and they together provide us the ability to focus. As far as our understanding is concerned, that is a better way to look at it.
Sir,
Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
ma'am.
sir. Thank you
sir,
so much. Hanji, sir.
another another dimension of the wave could be the wavelength as well, right, sir?
Yeah, the wavelength.
See, wave is analog. When you try to sample it, you are converting it to subparticles. You are only focusing on one small bit of that wave,
Okay. Yeah,
not the
one.
thickness of the wave, right? So you are only focusing on the contours of the wave, whichever way it could be.
Like, sir, high velocity electron would be behaving like a particle. Um,
Only when it is focused on.
yeah, focused.
When you don't pay attention on it,
Hanji.
it's like you are driving on the road.
Yeah,
You are focused on your destination internally and the immediate obstructions, if any, but you are registering all that is happening.
yes,
All those are the waves. But
right.
what you are focusing on with intent is the objects that you are able to recognize. This is happening to us every day. Only thing is, our focus is on something. But what about it's like walking into a room. Till
Mhm.
you have brought a broomstick or a vacuum cleaner, the room is clean.
Yes,
But the moment you use the broom or you use the vacuum cleaner, there is a lot of dust in that room. Yeah. It's like that.
Thank you,
So
sir.
spirituality versus physical, is that complicated or that easy? Both.
Yeah. So, okay, let us experiment it and feel it for ourselves in our meditation today. For anyone who has joined new, see there can be any kind of positions you want to be sitting in, this pose or whatever. We generally cross our fingers because we are trying to create a circuit. We cross our feet and we remove these glasses because we need the eye of our mind, the inner eye, to be the observer, as we have understood today. So let us experiment how meditation can help us in turning our thoughts into things, which is the secret behind the secret of manifestation.
If people are interested, I
Yes,
will
sir.
share with you
Yes,
one
sir.
book which is known as Hands of Light.
Hands of light. Okay.
A beautiful book in order to understand the energy and how it is getting converted to
Yes.
particle
Right.
applied to a human body.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So
I will
you're the
share that.
placebo also has some of it in it, no?
Some portion
Joe,
of it,
Joe
but Hands
Dispenza,
of
yeah.
Light is totally
People,
on
please
in
note it
terms.
down. Yeah, we will go through these
No,
books.
I will send you that book.
Thank you, sir.
I will.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll
uh,
share it on my.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. So let's all get ready to get into this journey now. Remove your specs, fingers into fingers, feet crossed. Try and sit in a place where you will not be disturbed for the next 40 minutes. You can dim your lights and enjoy the journey. Close your eyes and let us begin to observe our breath now. We are trying to bring our mind at peace and to remove all the thoughts that we do not need anymore. Let's take one or two long breaths in and long breaths out first to relax our beautiful body. Second long breath in, fill it up in your belly. And breathe out, either through your mouth or through your nostrils. Last long breath in and out, either through your nostrils or your mouth. Science proves that there is a large component of our world, ourselves, and every atom in the universe, which consists of empty space. Rutherford was the first to discover that around 99% of everything in our physical world consists of emptiness. But this space is not actually empty. It contains an intelligence. It is a field of unlimited potentials and possibilities. And it is the place where creation forms. We may also call it the womb of creation. This is the space of cosmic unified consciousness and is available to us all in our meditation. It may take some time and practice to be able to let go of yourself enough to
रोजी
experience.
तुम हर काम इतनी जल्दी जल्दी करके चली जाती हो ना, फटाफट निपटाती हो आजकल।
It will take some time to let go of yourself. Let go of yourself enough to experience what feels like a void, where you are in between here and now. So bring your awareness near your nostrils. And now we will observe a normal, natural, simple, beautiful breath. Because when we will reduce the thoughts in our head, which are mostly of the past or future, we will be able to be in the here and now. And that is of the utmost importance to feel the unknown, to go deep into this darkness behind your eyes and all around you. So just be with your breath for a few moments before we begin to feel the unknown, which is the perfect place to be in to create your life and experience this oneness. Let us experience what feels like a void, where you are in between the here and there, without time and attachment to our own personality or behaviors. Without any experience of the physical, this space feels like the unknown. The more one can access this, the space of unlimited potentials, and be comfortable in the unknown, which actually happens automatically once you were there, because something inside you tells you you are safe and connected to this emptiness. You are able to embrace the part of you that is beyond your physical. There is no doubt now that we are all connected to each other and to this space. There is so much joy when you allow yourself to sit in the stillness of nothingness and consciously allow your being to take a step beyond everything that you know and surrender to the newness in the field of the infinite. There is more you can access. Be in the unknown. Continue to focus on your soft breath, feeling the cool air as it enters your nostrils, and feel it go into your entire body, all the way down to your toes. Allow your body to relax. Allow each muscle to soften as you find comfort in this moment right now. Focus on your breathing, allowing yourself to detach from your external environment, feeling all parts of your attention returning to your body. Breathing. Imagine that every place outside of you the energy which you have invested in the outside is returning to you. Feel yourself letting go of all the tensions you have. Come back to this present moment. Feel the energy you have on your friends and family loosen, letting go and coiling back to you like a spring that had been stretched. You had connected yourself to others, and now you detach and return back to your heart. See the attention you place on your work, employment, business, children. Imagine there is a physical line that is connecting you to all of them. You had vested all your energy here, all your intentions into things in your life. You are electromagnetically connected to those things, and your energy gets hooked into them like a fish on a line. Allow yourself now to detach this connection of attention you have on your job, business, work. We are allowing all things to be suspended in time. And with love, we are simply removing our energy and intention from the world around us and returning all our energy to being present in this moment. Feel the space you have gained in between you and where you normally invest your energy. You have now released it, unhooked from everything. You are unhooked from everything physical in your life. See an image of your body and whatever concerns you have about your health and fitness in front of you. Imagine now that your attention and energy is detaching, unhooking from the image of your body, and all the thoughts and energy which you have wasted here is now returning to you in this present moment. Feel the space being made around you. You have invested a lot of energy in other concerns like your finances. You have invested a lot of energy in thinking about economy, your financial situations. Imagine you can grab the handles of the two large hooks you have linked into these thoughts and the concerns you have about money. Grab the hooks, lift them up, and detach yourself from the thoughts and feelings of finances. And see the line of energy, that wave energy returning to you as you sit here in the here and now. Let us imagine the world as a floating ball in front of you. See yourself unhooking your attention from the world. Feel it as the attention and energy recoils and returns to you now. Just for a moment, allow all investments you have made with your thoughts, feelings, anything that is outside of you to release and return back to you in this moment. Any attention you have on your children, family, objects like cars, houses. See the attachment unlocking, and all invested attention is now coming back to you, returning to your heart. All that is you is finding its way back. Feel the energy inside your body as you have allowed all external tension. All your energy is back in your body. Feel how much more energy you have within your field now. Now that all external tension has been removed, it's just you and your breath and the energy building in between your eyebrows. And now, turn your attention around 180 degrees so that now you're looking back at the space between your eyebrows, focusing deeply into that space, being able to go beyond the physical. Imagine for a moment that you can see beyond your physical skin and bones. Feel yourself moving into the space between your eyebrows. Feeling yourself going deeper and deeper inside your own body. You are traveling through yourself, going deeper and deeper into this beautiful mansion in which something magnificent exists. Quite clearly now, you see a point of light. You are approaching single cells as you're traveling deeper and deeper into your body. The cells are becoming larger and brighter. All your cells are 99.9% energy. You are right in front of this one massive first cell. This is the first cell that your body was created from. It has been dividing and coping itself to create new organs, new systems. There was one cell that started the process. Cell was the beginning of you. You stand in awe as you look upon this incredible creation that is a form of every organ in your body. All muscles, blood was derived from it. Every cell in your brain was formed. Everything in your body has come from this cell, and it contains within it all the information about you. Everything that you need to grow like the seed of the huge oak tree. This is your seed. It has all your potential within it. It has all your growth and expansion within it. and it is connected to the infinite intelligence, the higher consciousness, or the universe. You may also call it God. It is far greater than our minds. It is directly connected and linked to the space from which all creation has come. It is your portal to the unknown, the unlimited and boundless potential and possibilities that are contained within the universal field of the divine. This is your doorway into the infinite intelligence that connects and sustains all life. Dive into that first cell and instantly experience the spaciousness within it. Feel it. Feel the massive expanse of space that is within this first cell. Your entire body and life was created from this first cell. Feel yourself in this space. Observe yourself as you float into the space. There are no edges. There is no distance. There is no time here, and there is no body. No stories, no things, no places, just space. Find the comfort in this unknown. Observe the weightlessness as you feel the space. You are pure consciousness in this space. You are connected to this grand infinite intelligence, not by anything physical. You are suspended in this timeless vastness. Allow yourself to feel the space and enjoy. as you sink deeper and deeper into this space. Experience the spaciousness. You are not separate from this vast space around you. You are blending with it as the outline of your body melts. You are blending with this feeling of the unified awareness of nothing. Awareness of nothing and everything at the same time. With a lot of courage, look into the vastness of the unknown. Feel brave to allow yourself to feel this darkness. You are standing strong, preparing yourself to take a step beyond this edge of the known and unknown. Surrender your life to the infinite intelligence, my dear friends. Surrender your personality. Surrender your story, your mask, which you wear in this world. Surrender your attachments. Surrender your concerns. Surrender everything you identify yourself with. We don't need any of it here, and let yourself go. Let your thoughts go, let your feelings go. Allow yourself to be completely surrendered. You are trusting. You are trusting this field you are in, this field of unlimited potentials and possibilities. Trust that you are in the realm of the Creator. The source of all that is here with you right now. Your consciousness and this infinite is connected. It is blending together. You are one with this grand infinite intelligence. Allow your feeling of security and confidence to build up. Trust the unknown. You are always protected. With a lot of courage, take a step into this vastness, into this spaciousness around you. You are supported. You are held within this unknown. One step at a time, you're finding new stability, new faith, new awareness. You are feeling the support that is always available to you with every new step. Find yourself being lifted. You are floating in the space, and you are one with the infinite. You are making a conscious connection to the infinite intelligence that we are all a part of this will. It is bringing new possibilities and potentials in your life. It will open new opportunities to you. It will also make you more connected to the infinite aspect of yourself. This meditation connects you to the broader part of your being. And if you practice it regularly, many answers will appear in your everyday life. And you will be aware of every step you take. You will be open to infinite potentials and possibilities of life. Enjoy. Relish your own stillness. Within you, there is a presence of silence and stillness, which is real by itself. This is the fragrance of your inner being. Within you, my dear friends, is the entire cosmos, just as the entire tree is in the seed. As Jesus says, the kingdom of heaven is within you. You are the way. You are the universe. You are the unique experience of the divine. You came here on this planet to awaken the wisdom and potentials of your source. Your consciousness awakens the God within it. The universe is conscious through you. The dimensions of space is within you. You are the universe. The universe created itself to experience itself through you. Tattvamasi. You are that. Feel it. Enjoy it. Keep observing your breath, your beautiful, serene, peaceful breath as it goes in and comes out. And align with your deeper purpose. Your alignment is all that matters. Come on. You are pure awareness and you are timeless. Consciousness is the essence of every life form, and this cannot be destroyed. Consciousness is real. Nothing real can be threatened. And herein lies the peace of the Almighty. Your consciousness is the light of God. As the sun rays emitting from the sun, your consciousness are specks of light from the higher one consciousness. Enjoy. Enjoy these last few minutes of meditation. Feel this connection. You are stars wrapped up in skin. The light you are seeking has always been within. You are already complete, and all things are revealed in you. May harmony be your environment. May peace be your fragrance. May wisdom be your breath. And may isness your being. So be it. So be it. So be it. And now, we will very, very slowly begin to return to our bodies, healing ourselves within the spaciousness of your first self, feeling appreciation for your experience, for your feelings, for your visions. We will slowly travel back slowly moving back into the depths of our body. The last 2 minutes of our meditation. You will hear a beautiful prayer. So that we remember our experience throughout the day, day after day. Remember it by heart. With your eyes closed, let us enjoy the last minute of our meditation. Powerful mantras of Lord Shiva. I am not the mind, nor intellect, nor ego, nor the reflections of the inner self. I am not the five senses. I am not the ether, nor the earth, nor the fire, nor the wind. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss. Shiva, love and pure consciousness. Neither can I be termed as energy, nor the five types of breath. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss. Shiva, love and pure consciousness. I have no hatred or dislikes. I have no greed, no delusions, no pride, no haughtiness. I have no feelings of envy or jealousy. I have neither virtue nor vices. I do not need mantras, holy places, scriptures, rituals. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss, the Shiva, love and pure consciousness. I do not have a fear of death. I have no father or mother, nor did I have a birth. I am not the relative, nor friend or guru. I am the eternal knowing and bliss, pure consciousness. I am all pervasive. I am without any form. I have no wishes for anything because I am everything. I am indeed that eternal knowing and bliss. Shiva, love and pure consciousness. And now, be aware of your physical body as this mantra seeps into you and stays with you for the rest of the day. And now, very, very slowly, feel the floor you're sitting on. Feel the cushion or the mattress or the chair. You may begin to wriggle your feet, your fingers, your hands. Very slowly, we are going to return to the here and now. Rub your palms, place them on your eyes for 5 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with a beautiful smile, please come back to this moment. I hope you enjoyed this meditation as much as I enjoyed. Please. Nice.
Thank you, Jaspreet ma'am. Very
Thank,
beautiful meditation.
thank you, Menka ma'am. So nice to see you. Anji.
Thank you. Very beautiful
Thank you, thank
ma'am,
you,
and very beautiful
Thank you,
meditation.
ma'am.
thank
Ma'am,
you.
I have one question. Can I ask?
Just 1 second. Who's this? Can Menika ma'am finish what she was saying, and then we can talk to you? Just give me 1 second, please. Hanji Menika ma'am.
Yes, very beautiful wisdom and very beautiful meditation, very deep meditation.
Thank you.
Still not able to speak. Have to speak. So
Hanji, Hanji.
thank you very much.
Thank you for being there. आप होते हैं साथ तो obviously my energies multiply and I don't know from where what all keeps coming. Hanji.
Thank you.
Thank you मैम. गीता का हमें स्टार्ट करना है फिर से. आप रेडी हो जाइए.
Yes, yes.
I will get in touch with you after I finish this the series of जो हम sessions कर रहे हैं, Science of Meditation. After that, I think we will start with the Bhagavad Gita once again.
Sure. I'm always ready for Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, who wanted to speak? Doc, Dr. Medha, your name is this your name?
Uh, yes, good morning, ma'am. My
Yeah,
name is Madhu,
Madhu.
Madhu. Yeah, Dr.
Okay.
Madhu Ved.
Hanji. Yes, ma'am.
I'm, first of all, ma'am, it's such amazing session. Such amazing session that I'm still over the clouds.
Thank you.
And I'm your regular attendee, I would
Yes.
say.
Yes, ma'am.
My question is, last time also I asked one question. Ma'am, my question is, I enjoy each and every word. I align with you completely. For this time when I am with you, I am totally with you. I align with every word. But the moment session is over, I again come to my real self. And my worries are, I am mother of two daughters. My daughters are well settled in US and they are very calm and composed. I don't have any worry about them still. However, whenever like we are quite different, I am from India and they are abroad. So all the time whenever they share something with me, it keeps hanging over my mind. And I tell like I am nothing and I am beyond all these worries. I God lives in me. This living body is temple of God. I truly believe in Shivoham. Then why these things they come to my mind again and again when I believe that there is a meditation and I am trying to be spiritual soul. So why I am like that? In the session, everything is in me, but in evening or at night, whenever I am free, then these worries they disturb me. So that's my question, ma'am. Sorry, it's a
No, no,
long
it's
question.
perfect. It's perfect. See, after all, you know about the Panch Koshas, right? And you know about the seven chakras also, है ना? So कोई भी अपना life का where we are at the moment. See, when you're in your worries, you are that time, your energies are in your lower two, three chakras, the fear, and then the survival mode chakras. Whenever you're at peace, as of now, when you're in the meditation, you have crossed beyond your heart chakra. So just take these chakras as your roadmap, okay, as a roadmap, and you can identify where you are. जैसे हम मैप में सर्च करते हैं ना कि हम कहाँ हैं, whenever we want to find some way or something, हम Google Maps में जाते हैं, then we try to find where we are. So whenever you're, whichever situation you are in, you're in some place over that seven chakras of ours, seven energy levels of ours. So it is very natural and very perfect. We are not totally separate from our physical. If we talk about Panch Koshas also, we are the physical body, we are the energy, we are the thoughts, we are the intellect, right? So at any given point of time, depending on our vibration, depending on our energy, we are somewhere over there on that roadmap. So it is very, very perfect. Now, how we have to keep bringing us back to our heart, or to go beyond our heart, or to go into a more of a peaceful place, we have to practice. So that is why meditation is never one time activity. It is called a practice, which makes us aware of what we really are. Jaise aaj ki meditation mein, we were trying to understand that we are connected with the source. We are not separate. हमें किसी को अपने से ऊपर बिठा के उसकी बैठ के we don't have to beg, or we are part of it only. So the more you will practice, the more you will realize your own consciousness, the more you will be able to monitor that map yourself. The more you will be able to switch from that survival, that the worrisome mode, into the more the I would say the more peaceful state of your mind. Okay, the more you will go into meditation, you will realize that we have our own, the only person we can actually change or even make any calibration in is ourselves, not in anybody else. Your daughters are on their own journey. They have now, if I go into more of spirituality, we have all planned our journey ourselves pre-birth, the pre-birth planning. So whatever problems, whatever situations in our life we are attracting have been planned by us only. For what? The bigger purpose, to feel our higher consciousness, to be able to then work towards that higher consciousness. So even if your daughters are having some kind of issues or problems or something, it is their journey. You have no, it is not your portfolio to interfere in their journey. Okay. So this awareness comes only with meditation. When we go on understanding more and more concepts, when we will understand the chakras, when we will understand the panch koshas, when we will understand our pre-birth planning, then things become to come at rest. We are all on our individual paths, for the growth of my own consciousness. That is why we come here. हम बोलते हैं ना माई क्यों, if we were a part of that one big huge consciousness which was total light and love, फिर हम आए किस लिए यहाँ पर problems लेके? It is only for the growth of that consciousness only. We come here, we create problems, or we sort of design problems for ourselves. And through those problems, we are growing our own consciousness. We are becoming stronger. It's like going to the gym, lifting those heavy weights and developing your own muscles. They are on their journey. Whatever they have planned in their life, yes, till 17, 18, till they were dependent on you. You were a part of it. Now you have to not interfere in their lives. I wish I hope I've answered your question a little bit. So don't try and we cannot see. I keep talking about that song by Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. So the only person you are responsible for is that person in the mirror, and not everybody else around you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. I am on a journey. Actually, I also tried my level best that this is their journey and they should do whatever they are very independent kind of
They will
personalities.
do, should do nahi, they will definitely do, they have planned it that way, hai na?
Hmm.
So
Ma'am, I am a beginner. I am on the path. Let's see how beautifully I
we
am
are
going on my
all
journey.
big, we are all where we are supposed to be at this moment. So don't doubt it कि हम slow जा रहे हैं, कि हम fast जा रहे हैं, कि उसको ज़्यादा the other person is ahead of me or behind. We are where we are, absolutely where we are supposed to be at this point of time. This
Thank
is
you
how
so
it
much,
is
ma'am.
all planned. So please just enjoy the journey. हम जहाँ भी हैं, wherever we are
Hmm.
perfect, we are protected, and
Hmm.
everything is being taken care of. So
Yes.
unnecessarily worry has no, the more you become aware, the less you will stop worrying about
Hmm.
any of these external things. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a
Thank you.
beautiful day ahead.
You too, ma'am. You too. Enjoy. Yeah. Anyone else has any question? I know we have gone beyond time, but being a Sunday, I always take the liberty. Okay. So there's no more sharing. Thoda sa, you can repeat it again. Thank you so much for all who have put in messages on the chat. Dr. Bela, Neetu, Suman, thank you very much.
वंडरफुल मेडिटेशन वाज दैट मैम. जो बोलते हैं ना निवृत्ति का पार्ट,
हाँ
तो
जी.
आपको सेल्फ सिंगल बने और फिर कैसे फैल रहे, बहुत मजा आया. आई विल रिपीट दिस, आई विल
Yes,
सेव इट.
yes, absolutely. That is why I put it on the
लाइक
YouTube also, always.
वेरी
So,
नाइस, बहुत मजा आया. थैंक यू, वेरी डीप
thank you,
मेडिटेशन.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm Dr. Indu Verma. This session
Yes,
is so beautiful, so interactive, and so soothing. At the early morning, I really relaxed and energetic
yes.
too. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And it's my desire that you continue doing this every single day so that
Yeah,
each day of our life, we are relaxed and calm throughout the
yes,
day and working on ourselves rather than just, judging and complaining. Our mentor, the person whom we have been understanding all these concepts for, Prati sir, he is no more, but he
okay.
used to say just two words: no judgment and no complaints.
No
कहने को,
complaint.
they're just two words, but that is the entire spirituality. The moment we stop complaining,
Yes,
we are always complaining, and we're putting the
yeah,
blame on others.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
definitely.
100% I agree with
And
yeah,
you. No judgment, no complaint.
yeah,
yeah,
the minute we stop complaining, and whenever you
yeah,
want to complain now, become conscious. What am I doing?
conscious.
Am I
Correct.
complaining? So it's okay to make mistakes and then come back.
Yeah,
कितनी बार भी करना पड़े, and then you get used to that, and no judgments. We are always judging,
definitely.
my husband is like this, my children are like that, my colleagues are like this, my so and so is so like that. So this is all wasting our energy. आज meditation में हम यही कर रहे थे ना, we were taking all our energy back from where all हमने उसको waste कर रखा है on
Yes, I
people, on
do agree.
things. Yeah. So let
I
us
do
take,
agree, ma'am.
yeah, so let us become little more selfish with our own energy, treat it like
Yeah,
currency. पैसे हम ऐसे ही नहीं फेंकते रहते इधर उधर, right? So let us not waste our energy. Energy is also not created or destroyed. It is जितना आपके पास है as of now, keep it. Be very possessive
yeah.
about your energy and don't waste it on useless things, which we normally do. And वही हमारी worries बनते हैं, वही हमारे thoughts बन जाते हैं. That is what keeps on bringing us into that fight and fight mode the whole day long.
Agreed, ma'am. I think self-love is very much important. If you love yourself, you can love other
Yes,
also.
yeah,
This
absolutely. जो
is
आपके पास
actually
है
the
ही
way
नहीं,
of
you
life.
cannot give anyone ना. आप बोलो
Yes, this is the
मैं
way
तो
of
सारा
life.
टाइम गुस्से में रहती हूँ and now I'm going to love people. That's impossible. Yes.
Correct,
You
correct.
can give
Thank
only
you
what
so
you
much,
have.
Jaspreet.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Indu
Thank
ma'am.
you, Jaspreet ma'am. Thank you.
And
Bye
thank you
bye.
for
Take care.
joining. You are making my journey so wonderful, all of you, beautiful people here. And yeah, more the merrier. Let's spread
Yeah,
the
more
word,
the merriest.
spread love
Correct.
around. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye. Bye. See you next
Bye.
Sunday with another
Yeah.
session explaining another scientific concept on meditation. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Okay. Have a wonderful Sunday, everybody. And I
you.
love
Bye.
Same
you
to
all.
you, ma'am.
Bye
Same to
bye.
you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Miss
you. Thank
Vicky.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being there. Thank you. Yes, Happy New Year. Somebody wished Happy New Year. And let us make a resolution that we are going to continue on this journey. And it's beautiful. And let us all be together here.